Good afternoon, y'all. Normally, I try to really come on here really diplomatic and, just try to speak my mind and what I feel as if the Lord's given me. I haven't been perfect. Definitely haven't necessarily said all the right things. But something that's really been on my heart, and I just got to cut through, man. I just got to cut through tonight. Um, and not to get overly political and everything. This is not necessarily speaking necessarily a particular particular politics and whatnot, and Democrat, Republican, the whole nine yards, man. But spiritually speaking, I feel like it's very important to just cut through and just be real and honest with you all. Um, Look, we can disagree on economic policies, immigration policies. We can disagree on, you name it, all the rest of it. How policing, the reform, the whole nine yards, right? We can do all that as Christians, right? But something that's been on my heart for the last couple of years, and that I feel like my friends and family need to be brought to the same attention on this. We can't waver on one thing. As a Christian, you cannot stand. It is not a godly position to stand for the choice of murder. That's not a godly stance. That's not of him. Now we can debate every other policy. We can do the whole nine yards. Okay, and say necessarily how somebody speaks, and we probably would agree on a lot of things and how somebody comes across, and yeah, we can do that. You know what I mean? We can definitely agree and do those things. But I'm coming to cut through today. I'm coming to cut through. There is no angel in heaven that will co-sign and sign on with a position that gives the choice for murdering your children. It's not there. Okay? It's not of God. You can't find one verse. Now, to many people who will say, oh, well, there's a lot of stuff going on outside the womb that we should focus on and all this stuff. Yeah, to be honest, I can get with you on a lot of those things. I can get with you on it. But let's be honest and real with ourselves. We can't get to quality of life without life itself. Consider what Christ said in John 10:10, what gave the words of the Apostle John to say. For the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? Kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? Those three things is what his job is. We're talking about race in this country a lot. Okay? Roughly 300,000 African American babies a year are murdered. Roughly 1 million children a year are aborted. And even using the term aborted is covering it up. This is not a Christian, this is not a stance that Christians should take. Now, I will encourage every Christian that is hearing the sound of my voice, not because it's me or anything that I've done to be great, but any Christian that stands here and listens to what I'm saying, I encourage you to keep donating, find a way to invest into fostering and invest into speak about policies to work on that. But none of that comes before life itself. The other day, I was actually looking into something. I said, you know what? Let me take a step back and kind of do some research on some of the things that, deaths and unavoidable deaths in our country. And obviously, race came up. Race is all. It's been a big topic this year. And obviously, you should not hate or show any respect or persons, as the Lord would say, to anyone because of the race. Anything of the such, because we are co-image bearers of Christ. Whether we have given our life to him, we are all made in his image, right? So I think it's very important that we need to stop and say to ourselves, okay, yeah, I think we can talk about all the other policies, but we're all made in his image, all of us, right? So yeah, that's not right, right? We should do that. But one thing that I keep hearing is systematic racism, the whole 9 yards, and and I've been hearing, I've been listening. We can discuss those things and talk about those things. But the one thing that kills African Americans more than anything is aborting and killing our own children. Over 300,000 African American babies are killed every single year. And to be honest, the race thing to me, it doesn't even matter. We have almost 1 million children killed in the womb every single year. I just watched something saying that Joe Biden, one of his first things would be to release choice and to push the option for women to reproductive rights. What is this right? To kill your own children. This is not of God. Christians, I'm with you. Let's stand up for some other things, right? Let's go fight race. Let's do all these other things. But one of the things that should be on your list to fight and to stand up